Hey, welcome to Flatbread Friday. My Misfits Market box arrived and it was filled with inspiration. And I've prepped everything so far, but I'll show you what it is. There was bacon ends and pieces. There was white onion. There was fennel, which I've sliced. And some lacinato kale. Oh, I forgot to take my glasses off. I had to read the name off the label. I believe I ordered Tuscan kale, so maybe that's what the same thing is. But so today we're going to make a flatbread with all of those ingredients, and we're going to include little red potatoes that were also in my order. So we're going to have a bacon, potato, and leek flatbread. To make the topping for our flatbread, we are going to begin with our bacon. We're going to cook that up. This has been diced up from the ends and pieces. And when that is crispy, we're going to continue on. Our bacon is done enough because we are going to cook it again on our pizza. I just want to get some of the fat out of there. So that's coming out of the pan. And then our bacon is out. I've transferred it to a paper towel lined bowl and saved the fat that was in the pan. And now in goes our onion. I have turned the heat down a little bit. Now we're going to season with some salt and pepper, a little tarragon, add some licoriousness to our blend, and a little bit of red pepper flake. And stir that around. We're going to let these sweat down for a while. I don't know if I mentioned that I par-cooked these potatoes. And now we're going to, they're cool enough to handle, so we're going to slice them up into nice thin slices. As thin as you can get them. I'm thinking under 1/4 inch if you can get them that thin. Our fennel and onions are softened up nicely and lightly browned. And now it's time for a bit of garlic. Stir that in and let it cook for another minute or so. I've gone and torn up those kale leaves. And we're going to throw those in too. And let those wilt up or wilt down. I'm going to change for my tongs because I want some of those brown bits that are on the bottom here incorporated in with our stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a splash of water, and that will help release those brown bits. I don't want the topping to be too wet, so just a little bit, but that'll help deglaze the pan. As you can see, those bits are coming up, and when they're all up and incorporated into our filling, we are going to build our flatbread. It's not filling, it's topping, and it's ready. So I'm going to let this cool for a minute or two, and then we're going to build our flatbread. We've laid out one of those artisan pizza crusts from Misfits Market on a sheet lined with parchment, and we are preheating the oven to 425 degrees. And what I'm going to do now is crush up and smear on some roasted garlic, and that's going to be our base for our pizza, our flatbread. Okay, we're all crushed up. Now we're going to spread it around. Working all the way out to the edges. The next thing that's going on are our potato slices, and as you can see, our garlic is all spread out nicely. So we're going to just work these around in a circle. I am not going to overlap these because they are a little thicker than I expected, but they are cooked, so we don't have to worry about them not cooking. Over our potatoes, we are going to sprinkle some shredded mozzarella cheese. The next thing that's going on is our fennel, onion, garlic, and kale mixture. And we're going to distribute that around nicely. This is going to be colorful and yummy. And the last thing that's going on is our crumbled bacon. not the last thing. If you are a vegetarian, you can skip the bacon, but I like bacon, and it goes with potatoes, and it goes with fennel. And we're gonna finish this off with some grated Parmesan cheese to give it a nice little crust and a nice little zing. Our potato, bacon, and fennel pizza is about to go in the oven. 425 degrees. Probably gonna take about 20 minutes because that's a lot of topping for this flatbread crust. So let's see how it goes. Our potato, leek, and bacon flatbread is out of the oven. It's sliding around, but it looks great. It smells amazing. And now we're gonna slice it and serve it. Here's our potato, fennel, and bacon pizza served up. And what I've decided to do is finish it with a little bit of balsamic drizzle. Just a little. And I saved and chopped some of the fennel fronds from the fennel, and we're just gonna give a little sprinkle of that over top. And there you have it. Delicious, ingenious, not that I'm a genius, but it was a fun mashup of ingredients. And it's gonna be yummy. And happy Flatbread Friday. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Flatbread Friday. I wanted to show you an inside view of our potato, leek, and bacon pizza. It is so delicious, and it was really a lot of fun to play with my Misfits Market Box, and we'll see you soon.